So here it is. It's called Banner's Mine. Banner Mine. Now, when we found this place, this all had the indigenous bark and wood for shingles. On the other side, there should be a door leading off to nowhere. This was completely open. That sign was here. 1728 Mine Street, Berkeley. Banner Mines. But this was just indigenous wood. And actually, when we went in there, it was a case of the hantavirus. Look at this. The hanta. I can touch it. We found this place. Wow. Someone had died of a case of. Oh, look at this, Bob. A press.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I was here last year.
Had died up by Truckee, a little bit further up than Truckee, of hantavirus. Hantavirus, because he went up to a cabin that had been sitting for 3 years, started to sweep it out, kicked us some rat shit and died. And when we came in here, through that door, there was a bed and a table that was made out of the wood, indigenous wood. It did have a metal bed frame on it, like you saw at the last place. And as you go in, the kitchen was over there. There's some stairs that led up there, and we did go up there. And it went to a door right there. Oh, look at Bob.
Yeah, I told you.
They covered the door. You can see the door behind the glass. They didn't want anybody to fall out. See that? That's new, but if you look behind the glass, you'll see the original door. And that was because when they were up here year round, the snow got up to there, and that's how they exited this cabin. Look at the beams. And and we couldn't figure out why stairs, and there's a little attic space, sleeping area up there. We never understood why they would have a door leading out to nowhere. I mean, it was just straight down. And then we figured it out. It was because the snow, and you look at these big trees, you can see where the snow comes up to, the bigger trees. See that? So at times the snow probably got up to that level. Same stuff the Donner Party was trapped in. Gets deep out here. It's back here. Wow. Can't believe it. 50 years ago, same people. Yep. Yep. They tinned all this up. This was just logs. Sorry for the stumbling. Wow. And this creek goes all the way up this hill. Kill myself back here. Here's all the dredging material. Extra hoses. Tripod. We found this place, Don. We found it. We found it. I mean, we found it. We discovered it. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think this outhouse was here when we found it. I don't. Nice ropes. Yeah. So on a mining claim, they can't keep you from camping. They just won't allow you to dig. Although, mine detectors are harmless enough. Now look at this rock. Look at these rocks, Bob.
I know, they blasted a lot of these open.
Look at that.
They used to have a ton of witches.
Look at the color in it, though.
There's no Babby charge.
Look at the color in that. One time we found a gold just like this. It was just ladled with thick layers.
Yeah.
And that was back in the 70s too, 79, 80. Put it in my yard, never assayed it. Probably still there. All right. So this is it, Banner Mine. We discovered this. Now it's preserved for generations to come. And there's the two vehicles that got us here. See ya. Cow, root, pig, and wife, known as Lost RVers. Now we have to find some place to mine. Bye. What? Yeah, it's part of Harris Meadows, I think. Part of the meadows, yeah. So I think this is the way to San Jose, to the creek bed. It is. Now this is where I was. Again, this is like 30, 40 years ago. I was down here. It's right after we found it. All this, you had to cut your way through to find this little creek. But after we opened it up, the hunters came in and they kind of, make sure this isn't poison oak. They kind of really trampled the place down, and then the miner came in. And just bulldozed this place. So I'm not gonna push my way through this crap. Maybe over here. I can hear it, but all that wasn't here. None of this was. And they clear cut it. I mean, they just mowed it down. Power washed it. Was really against the law. Yeah. And got busted. They came in and just backfilled it with all this dirt, and all these plants grew huge, I suppose. That's the story. And that's the one I'm sticking to. Yeah. Bob, they haven't been down here for ages. No one's been down here. No one's been down here. They're just sitting on the claim. They're just, like you said, doing the maintenance and paying the taxes. All the weekend warriors like we are. You can get claims pretty cheap. All right, that was a walk. I'm not going to push through it, but it's down there. See ya. Well, there it is. You won't find it on any map. This is an old 49er cabin that we found back in, I want to say 79. We cut through some brush, found the road coming in, drove it, came up on that. That's why we know so much about the place. But it's been a long time since I've been here. Back roads, off of back roads, off of back roads. We're probably 45 miles in. And my buddy says it's claimed. And to have an active claim, you have to have a box or a can nailed to a tree with the name of the, look at that. That's for hunting. Right up there. I can't really see it from here. You have to have a can with the name of the claim and where it was claimed and when it was claimed. I don't see any here. So I have to assume this is just, it may be claimed, but they haven't put any effort into identifying it. So we're going to take out our detectors, I am, and stay here until they kick us out. All right, you guys, we'll talk to you later. Cow, root, pig, and wife. The Jeep 2002 Toyota Highlander. In the cabin that we found without that tin roof. How cheesy is that? See ya. A footnote too. See this fire pit here? How they have it all nice decked out. This is over the years. It looks like hunters did this. That fire pit was put in place by us 50 years ago. It was 1979. We put a fire pit right there, camped right there. We had two vehicles then, camped right here, made that fire pit. And we was looking at that with the door open and the bed and the staircase going out to the door leading to a cliff, finally figuring out that the snow gets up to that level of the trees where the branches are broken down. But we started the first fire pit. And here it is. Wow. It even has a metal insert. Wow. See ya. Off. Everyone's afraid. They think this place is claimed. It is. In the computers, they claimed it in January of 2020. But there's no proof or evidence of their claim, which means it's, you can camp here all you want. You can camp on a mine claim. You just can't dig the dirt. So we're going to go down this road back down to across the road, which is SP land, Southern Pacific land. And only they can kick you off of it. And we're going to go down there. And then come back up here to camp, I guess, for the night. They want to get closer to the creek, get those pans and sluice box in. And I just want to check around the base of these trees, looking for buried satchels of gold that someone dug, buried, went to town, smarted off to the wrong person, got shot, buried, and there's his gold under that tree. Beep, beep on the gold detector. Alright, what's coming up here? Here we go. Just a little bit more road video. Alright, see you guys. Uh-oh. Alright, well. Where you park? There's a sign right there. What's the sign say? Oh, I see. I see what he's doing. No water drafting. Oh, you can't suck up water for your pot plants. That's what that sign means. All right. I'm gonna try to get in the shade a little bit. Okay, we're gonna check out this area. See ya. There's the creek. Did we ever get the name of this creek? Oh yeah, right in the center of it. Oh, look at. No, they're just feeding their pond with it. Yeah. Put up the sluice right there. Yeah. Dig the shit out of it. Can you see the culvert back there? Oh yeah, I can see the culvert. All right, this is going to be an operation. I'll talk to you guys later. This is going to be a little tricky for me, but here's the creek. There's the sluice box. The pan. I'm going to dig this out right in here, where this dirt kind of meets right under this rock here, around through the sluice, and put it all in the pan. And there is the culvert down there. Now that's another place that you go to, because gold coming down this little creek gets stuck in that thing. But we're going to try this first, just to get used to it. Talk to you in a bit. All right, he's just panning it, looking for black ore. I brought out the sluice. That's my first pan load. Sluice box full. I'll reduce that and do another one, then check it. And I'm going right in there, trying to get it deep where that mud is under there, along the crevices down here. And this is what you do. This is what you do. The lost RVers. See you guys. Okay, I reduced it from that big pile down to that. Not a speck, not a flake, not a splinter.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Nothing. Black sands, but no gold. All right, next. Okay, we're in the culvert. You can see it. I'll just pick this area because it's just filled with silt. I'm put it in that pan. Then we're going to get the hell out of here. It's full of mosquitoes. Keep going deeper, man. We got to go down deep. All right. The culvert. Gold mining. Part 28. Okay. Keep going. All right. See ya. Well, this culvert when we were last here was just completely empty. And underneath all these rocks was was that you could come through with a little shovel and scoop out all the sands and whatever was trapped. But give it a good shot. I'm at about third pan, nothing, not even little flakes. We can go down to Washington Creek and get something better than this. So we'll do this and then head back up to the trucks. See you.